And we're back. And this time, this might nearly clear the directors. Please give them your love. Bruh. Welcome back, guys, to Doki Blue Skies. Before I even start, I'm gonna say something. Yes, I'm not playing with the headphones because those hurt. Like when I wear them on when I have them on for like a long period of time, like my head hurts from up here. Well, basically, I don't want to get a dent or anything, but also my ears hurt because they're kind of smushed in, and it hurts after a while. Yeah, some of you guys might be asking, why am I recording like this now? Well, for two reasons. One, because my camera quality from my phone is a whole lot better than the one from the computer, and two, so the recording won't be as laggy. I might start recording it at a higher def, because so you guys can get a better experience. But one thing is certain, I am not playing this at 60. I'm not recording this at 60 FPS because dude, it's a novel game. It's a novel game, but also because it makes it really choppy, you know. Even if I try to record it with 60 FPS, but this might be a little bit difficult for me to actually get because I have to get this timing right, and I'm not sure if I can figure out how. So wait, right, and that was a bit laggy. Okay, and get the timing right so I can see it. This is just for me. I might as well just cut it out, or not. I'm too lazy to edit these videos now. It's just too much to edit. The only thing I'm telling you, the only parts I edit is just the beginning and the end. Wednesday, September 2nd of 2020. Oh yeah, by the way, no September. You guys should know that. Let me just my camera a little bit. Oh, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this again, man. I cannot read. Wait, what is that? Oh yeah, that's my bed. I'm just gonna be Nick Mercs for sometimes, or I might just start actually backing out of the screen, so I won't be just having my head right in front of the keyboard, because that's I hate how I have to do that most of the time, which is pretty annoying. But it's hard for me to read sometimes because I cannot read at all, at all. Return, load, and you see how this turns out, man. I hope this recording actually ends up being good, because right now I have it in full screen, and I hope it's actually recording well, because I actually want you guys to have a good viewing experience. And I have my fan on because it was actually getting cold in my. It was not cold. I kind of want it. I don't like it when it's cold. But enough talking. Let's get right to this. Oh, by the way, I can barely read if I'm listening to something. Okay. At least the weather isn't bad today. It's a regular sunny day, not too hot and not too cold. Yeah, we read that at the last episode. I'm just gonna call them episodes at this point, or probably just parts. I might just start calling them parts, but who knows? Okay, let's continue. It's just me, my bag, and come to think of it, I don't even know where I'm heading to where I'm heading to. Maybe I'll just text Sayori to see how she's doing. Although she's probably not awake yet anyway. Not awake, you say? I haven't hung out with her in a while, and it might prove to be a nice surprise for her. Actually, the more I think about it, the more appealing the idea sounds. I imagine the festival fiasco probably upset her. I imagine the festival fiasco probably upset her, given how much she cares for the club and the other girls. Can hurt to see them. Can hurt to see if she's okay and take her mind off it. I cannot read. I'm telling you, I cannot read. And yes, I have a double chin. I'm fat, and I don't even know what I can do about it. I'm sorry, all you guys. Besides, I can't imagine. I can't imagine she really has much going on either. I dig on my phone and I shoot her a message. Oh yeah, I heard of this that you can basically interact with the MC's phone, so basically the main character's phone. Well, that's what I heard. No reply. Well, dude, just so you know, guys, don't expect the girl to reply right away. And I know that from experience. I checked the time, knowing Sayori, she's probably still sleeping. I suppose anything before noon is considered early for her. Then again, I'm not much better. The only reason I'm up so early on a Saturday is because I thought it was a school day. If you guys seen the previous episode, which you guys should, that part was kind of funny, to be honest. That he just woke up on a Saturday thinking that it was a school day. Dad used to joke around and call me nocturnal, like I was a vampire. Thinking about it gives my sleep cycle. Given my sleep cycles, he wasn't wrong. Shame I don't have the ability to turn into a bat though, or super speed. Well, at least the weather's at least the weather's nice. It's early October now, which is the best. Which is the best for both worlds. As in, it's not quite as hot as it was in the summer, and the real bite of winter hasn't kicked in yet. It's fairly warm with fluffy white clouds accompanying the blue skies. Perching down on a bench, I aimlessly flick through my phone while I await Sayori's reply. That's a nice ringtone. Finally, my phone goes off. Hi Melo, sorry about the delay. I just woke up. Lol. Is something up? I can't tell if something is up or not, but we'll find out. Called it. Don't worry about it. Just wondered if you wanted to go to the park or something. It's a nice day after all. We're dating. I'm not funny. Okay, I guess I wanted to level up the stance a little bit so it doesn't get too you know, I don't want you guys to look so under me all the time. That's kind of weird. But this is gonna be a little bit harder to edit because I need to make sure that it's the right timing. And therefore, I'm gonna read this part. Just wondered if you wanted to go to the park or something. It's a nice day after all. Sure thing. Which one? Well, you'll see. I'll keep it a surprise. That little emoticon sounds fun. Just give me a few minutes to get ready, okay? Yeah, just let me know when you're dressed, and I'll meet you outside your house. Alrighty. And another emoticon. As I slid my phone back into my pocket, I started to aimlessly plan what we'll get up to. There's a park near our house where when we were children, it was almost like a second home to us. So much time we spent exploring. We used to get tons of ice cream, and at the playground after working the puppy dog eyes on our parents. Oh, that's cute. In fact, I think it was at that very park that I first met Sayori. Something about ice cream. I'm not even surprised we met and literally bonded over food. Good times. That's kind of wholesome, dude. Another no tea. Oh, okay, I'm good. Coming out now. Oh, this is new art. With Sayori in tow, we make our way over. Already, I'm reminded of the time we spent together last Sunday. I'm hoping today is just as enjoyable. Although last time she got to learn a little more about me, I didn't get to learn much about her. Well, in the time we've been apart, I got no idea about how she's finding out what her interests are, her plans for the future, all that stuff. So I know you said it's meant to be a surprise, but can I get a teeny tiny hint? Typical Sayori. Should I? Please. After all, it is super early. I checked my watch. It's 11:30. Sayori, it's almost noon. Yeah, super early. Typical Sayori. I mean, she's not wrong. I suppose you got a point. All right. I'm leaning in conspiratorially. I think that's how you say it. This is super top secret stuff. Understood, agent? If you give me the codename, if I give you the codename, if I gave you the codename Childhood, what would you think? She scrunches up her face, fiddling with the strand of her hair in her hands. Oh, I know. Is she going to get it on the first try? Yeah, I'll be mighty impressed. You're not taking me back to elementary school, are you? Oh, that hope got shot down. I can't help but sigh. No. Oh, worth a try. I'll give you another hint. Do you remember when we first met? It wasn't elementary school, was it? If you say that one more time. Kidding. You're kind of fun to wind up sometimes, you know. Make a change from you always being a meanie to me. You love it, really. It's the only way I can get you back from all the tricks you used to play on me, you know. Tricks? I don't know what you're talking about. That innocent childlike grin is back on her face. This is wholesome. I like it. I mean, I started to get bored after a little while because it's so much to look at, but then there's some really cute moments where it's just really wholesome. Already, I'm glad I decided to text her instead of going back to sleep. What about the time you told my mom that I threw that tennis ball at you, so she'd make me give you my candy? Or that time we climbed the tree and got stuck. I told you it'd be too high, but you didn't listen. My dad had to get us down. I grinned. Although that climb was pretty fun, the view was incredible. See, it wasn't all bad. I know, it was all good. It was all good natured. We used to get up so much mischief. We sure did. Typical Sayori. Anyway, I think I know where we're going. Paku Park, right? So there is something in that head of yours after all, then. Hey, that's wholesome. The way that they just bully each other is just wholesome. So here we are. I love this place. I haven't been here in so long. Yeah, me neither. We take a seat in a wooden bench, which affords us a lovely view of the park around us. Children are playing all sorts of ball games as their parents chat ambitiously. Is that you say? Ambitiously? Oh, yeah, okay, my dumbass. Dogs are running around as their owners laugh and chase them. I smile. Here with Sayori, I truly feel like I'm at home. Figured it'll do the both of us good to take a trip down memory lane, eh? Especially after the frisco of the festival and everything. Ah, yeah. From the change of tone and expression, the festival still looks like it's bothering her. I can't blame her. All the club members are feeling it. I was hoping by now that things would go back how they used to. Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, the festival was a bit of a failure, but the club is still a nice little place for us five, right? Sayori looks ahead, idly poking at a twig with her feet. Yeah, it is. That face is concerning. I just really wish people weren't so mean. Is she talking about me? we all practiced super hard too. Oh, she's talking about the people who were being a-holes. All that for nothing. Hey, come on, Sayori. It's not like like you to be so depressing. We shouldn't dwell too much on that. Anyway, in the actual game, she actually is depressed, but that's because Monica messed with her. What's done is done, right? Besides, I want today to be a good day. She blinks as a slightly shameful look crosses her features. What? Oh yeah, sorry. You're right, Mello. No, don't apologize. After all, it was me who brought it up, so I can't really talk. Anyway, I brought you here because I thought it was a nice place. I know this place means a lot to you. I was worried you might be upset, so I was hoping that this could cheer you up. Mello, you didn't have to do that. Mello, wholesome. well, but most importantly, I guess needed an excuse to get out of the house. She pokes me in the ribs as I laugh. And besides, spending time with you on a Sunday makes me realize that we have a lot to catch up on. She giggles. I guess both of us don't know where to start. It's almost like we just met and don't know what to say to each other. In a strange way, I guess that is the case. I guess that is the case to some extent. Okay, I cannot read. I'm gonna say that all the time. I cannot read. I guess I'll start. You know, I've always been curious as to why you joined the literature club. I didn't really think poetry was your thing. She leans forward, resting her chin on her knees. Well, Monica and I are actually in the same class. She's the one who told me about it. In a way, I guess I was kind of like you. Like me? Yeah, as in, I didn't really think much of poetry. It's not that I didn't like it, I just didn't think too much about it. But as I joined, Monica told me more and more about literature. About how poetry can be really nice and a nice way to express yourself. I loved it. Anyone can write poetry, and that's what I really like. It doesn't matter who you are, or what your interests are, or how good you are. There's something for everyone. Interesting. Yuri, Monica, and Sayori all appreciate poetry for different reasons. The fact that I didn't say Natsuki, I got the sense that Yuri likes poetry and gives her an opportunity to express her deep, complex stuff. Monica seems to be on a similar wavelength to Yuri, but I think she prefers abstract stuff more. Then again, I guess Yuri also uses a lot of abstract themes in her poems. Who knows? I'm still an amateur. Sayori notices my chuckle. Why didn't I say Natsuki? That's the fact that I didn't say anything to Natsuki. Well, about Natsuki. Natsuki, you can say it however you want. What's up? Nothing. I was just thinking about how everyone in the club seems to appreciate different things in poetry. What else? Sayori has a farewell look in her eyes as she asks the next question. I remember we used to think alike in so many ways. Like when we used to look at clouds, we see a lot of similar things in the sky. So I wonder, do we still do that? I grin. I had totally forgotten how much we used to enjoy clouds watching back in the day. Every time I remember something from our childhoods, it brings a smile to my face. Cloud watching perfectly captured that innocent, carefree essence of nostalgia. I'd totally forgotten about that. We really let our imaginations run wild, didn't we? And the best thing is, it worked. Yeah, clouds are so cool like that. What about that one? Picture. Wait. Oh no. No, don't think about it. Happy thoughts. No, don't say that either. I've seen the Doki exit music mod by Biju Mike was playing it, and I feel like this is the exact same image of this guy. I'm not gonna say why, because I don't want to spoil. But I'm never looking at that video again, or not even gonna play through the mod. And even though it has lewds, but still, I'm not gonna watch through that because how painful it is, and how there's only one ending, and it ends horribly sad. Not horrible, but like horribly sad. It's written well, but just that it's just so sad and it's painful to watch. Oh, the end. She takes my outstretched finger in her hands and points it at a specific spot. Yeah, I can see that one now. And my earbud is falling off. I don't know why the one on the left always keeps falling off. Yeah, I can see that one now. This one looks like a fish. It's so small. Look at that one. It kind of looks like a little frog. This is what I love about clouds. They're so, what's the word? Cloudy. Is that supposed to be a pun or just a really bad joke? I feel like that's just a pun. Ow! You really like poking me in the ribs, don't you? I was trying to I was trying to think of the right word. I think I heard Yuri say once. Versatile? I'm stupid. I think that means that something is imaginative. Wow, I forgot. Well, it sounds like it fits. Yeah, I say that sounds about right. Pretty cool how different people see different things when we're looking at the exact same one. I wonder what the other girls would see. Fluffy kittens up for Natsuki, and something spooky with Yuri. Finally, we talk about Nat. Yeah, I'm calling her that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna simp this month, dude. It's no simp September. Why did I sound like that, dude? I sound so stupid. I'm not good at YouTube. I might quit. You really know them well, huh? What do you think Monica would see? If you know, you know why. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Well, all I'm saying is because of the main story. Because if you know, then you know. Because, well, that's all I'm saying, dude. If you know, then you know. Actually, you shouldn't even be watching this video, but because on the original game, Monica plays the piano, and this camera's poop. I look stupid. I look like Nick Merckx. I should actually be standing up. I need to buy myself a PC or something. I mean, you can interpret a cloud however you want, right? That's okay. I'm just thinking of stuff that reminds me of her. Well, not happy with that we still cloud gaze the same way. Yeah, that makes two of us. Sorry if I keep going like this, because I'm just trying to look at the recording, and I have a habit of like looking at myself when there's a recording or when I'm doing a video chat or something. It's a bad habit, but I try to avoid it. So please don't get creeped out if I end up looking at you. Okay. But I'm also looking at the time. I was kind of worried that maybe we, I don't know, we drifted too far apart. So much so that we'd be totally different people. But that doesn't look to be the case. Yeah. By the way, Melo, I've been meaning to ask you, how are you doing in school? Why the question? That's what I'm wondering. Jeez, Natsuki, that's kind of a boring question, don't you think? Don't try to worm me out of this one, mister. I still worry about you, you know. I just wanted to know if you're doing fine, that's all. There's nothing to worry about. I'm doing just fine. You sound a bit like mom. I can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult. A mystery we'll take to our graves, eh? Smoke face. Smoke face. I love that smoke face. Her subsequent power makes me chuckle. That does me saying that I enjoy I enjoy looking at her like that. That does not make me a simp. A simp means someone who keeps on white knighting, and you guys should know that. So don't come at me. That's if you look at this part of the video. If you got a popsicle, would that make you less pouty with me? You think you can change my mood with food? You think you can change my mood with food, huh? Will it work? I feel like it will work. Depends on the flavor. Mental note to self: if Sayori is ever actually annoyed with me, just give her something sweet. Who knows when that information will come in handy later. Whoa! Wilderness. That's cool. The more I think about it, perhaps I was wrong to worry. We have changed too much. After all, I'm pretty much still the same person. 6 or so years isn't that much time, I guess. That's kind of a long time. One thing that hasn't changed is how much she loves to explore and how much her imagination accommodates her. Forests weren't just forests; they were part of a magical land inhabited by an array of mythical creatures. Oh my god! I like this, dude. It's just the art. It just looks so good. Like, I can't get enough of it. It actually looks good. Beaches weren't just sand and sea. They were tropical paradise, home of countless happy childhood memories. Searching for crabs, aimlessly splashing in the sea, checking out hidden coves. Sayori could even transform our home into something they weren't. Oh, wait, oh my god, the reflection of that TV. This looks almost kind of real, to be honest. Yeah, that sounds a bit weird, saying that, but it looks. Just look at it. That is some detail. We used to jump on the sofa. We used to jump from sofa to sofa, and chair to chair, pretending that the floor was lava. That's wholesome, dude. That game never got old, and I'm pretty sure every kid on the planet has played it too. That's wholesome, dude. You know something, Sayori? She's slightly ahead of me, ducking under a tree branch. We're now in the forest part of the park. I've had a sudden realization as why your poems are so good. They're not that good. No, seriously, they're actually good. Okay, at this point, MC has already lost the no sips and whatever. So I'm disappointed. Your imagination has already been super strong. All of those games you used to play as children, you were always part of your own little world, and it shows in your poems. I'm glad you picked up on it. Writing poems is half the fun. The other half is showing them to people, especially when they like what you've written. What's your thought process while you're writing you write your poems? Like, how do you write them? I just go with my heart. I guess that's I guess it's kind of tricky to explain. I think it just depends on my mood. Like when I wrote Dear Sunshine, I was in a pretty good mood. More like you were just hungry. Given you wrote it was you were eating breakfast. I remember that. That was kind of silly that she just wrote that one poem like right off the bat in the morning. I was in a good mood because I was eating breakfast. Anyway, so with bottles, well, I guess I was thinking about how much I want people to be happy. So the answer for your question just depends on my mood and what I happen to think about. I wonder how the others do it. Yeah, me too. Actually, it would be kind of interesting to see how you all approach poetry. Although I think I wouldn't be able to understand how someone like Yuri does it. Her poetry still goes off in my head, over my head. Good to know I'm not the only one. Although, what about your fairy tale poem? What was your thought process behind that one? Oh, that one. There's an immediate shift in atmosphere. There wasn't really one. That face is a little concerning. I just felt like writing it, I guess. But did you say? But you said you write your poems based on what you're thinking of, or feeling all the time, right? What about you, Mello? How do you write yours? I should have known she'll still be a little saggy about that one. Saggy, I don't know. Thinking back to her behavior on what that Friday, I guess it's to be expected. But just what is it about that poem and her behavior that bothers me so much? Is it because it shows a side of Sayori that's totally new to me, one I'm not used to, or because I know there's still something she isn't telling me? Mello? Oh, sorry, I was just spacing out a little bit. Well, I guess I guess I'm similar to yours, I suppose. I just pick a bunch of words that describe what I'm thinking about, and when I write my poems, it's based on those. To be honest, I'm not really experienced though, and I'm not really experienced enough to give you a proper answer. I kind of make it up on the spot, but it works so far. I'm not complaining. Nice art style. This is good, and I love it. It looks so good. Sayori pauses, looking around a copse surrounding us. She walks up to a large tree and plants herself down in front of it. I follow suit, resting my back against a sturdy trunk, and emitting the soft rays as they penetrate the branches. What you said reminds me of something Monica once told me. Something about if you don't have confidence, just fake it until people believe you do. She turns to face me. I thought a thoughtful expression on her face. Sometimes I wonder if she really is confident, or it's all just for a show. I get the feeling that sometimes you can never tell with people. I blink, then that was remarkably insightful for Sayori. A more reflective mood seems to have fallen upon her. No idea, to be honest. She seems pretty genuine. I mean, she was like this when I first met her as well. So that would be awful. That would be an awful long time to wear that mask. I wouldn't have expected that sort of question from you though. Why'd you ask? Okay, yeah, it's recording. Just making sure. She smiles mischievously. Sometimes it's nice to surprise people. What do you mean? Well, let me ask you, Mello. Okay. You have to describe me in a few words. Which words would you choose? Do I actually have to choose? Please let me choose. Bubbly, and lighthearted, and adventurous. I always seen you as quite kind. You know, given how much you're always concerned with how happy other people are. I guess most definite trait is your happiness. Like you always seem so cheerful, at ease with the world. I kind of wish you could be like that sometimes. I've sort of picked up on, just like everyone else, you still feel down from time to time, right? She looks ahead of me. I farther look on I far away, look away, look on her face. It's not exactly sad, but there's a certain air of what? Wonder, nostalgia. See, that's what I mean. Everyone picks up on those things you mentioned, but they'll find me asking this question a bit. Unlike me, if you get what I'm saying, I guess it's because of how I act in the literature club. Aside from with my poetry, I never really talk about deeper things or things that aren't just aimlessly happy. I guess don't want to bother people with that sort of stuff. Bother them? Why would it bother them, Sayori? Well, maybe that isn't the right word. Sorry. I've never really been that good at expressing myself in person. It's much easier to do it in a poem. It's okay. I never really been good at it either. A lot of the time, I like to think about the past and how things used to be. I told Natsuki about this. She giggles softly, and Natsuki thinks I live in the past. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, do you? Nah, if you're happy, what's the issue? It's only natural that you want to think about the good times that brought a smile to your face, right? When we first started talking again, I used to look back on all of our shared memories from all those years ago, from when we first met and bonded over ice cream, to me winning Mr. Cow for you, helping you with homework. Mr. Cow. Oh my god, I love that thing. It's so huge. I remember our parents used to say we were pretty much inseparable. Everyone had their happy thoughts, which kept them going, right? Stored away in bottles, eh? Of course. She says contentedly. Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you or anything. Bore me? Really, sorry. You're sounding a bit like Yuri. I haven't seen this side of you before, and I really like it. As much as I enjoy our playful banter, this made for a really nice change of pace. Besides, why was I talking to you? Thank you, Mello. I worry about, well, Sayori. People are always going to enjoy being your friend, even if you're not super chipper all the time. It's okay, seriously. Just be yourself. Don't hide anything. I'll be here. Don't you worry. I reach over and squeeze her hand, smiling reassuringly. Oh. Sir noticeably fidgets, looking rather uneasy about something. Music stopped. What's wrong? Actually, there is something I could tell you. I don't know if it's a good idea though. My heart starts to race as a million questions start whizzing through my head. Oh, okay. Is this about a fairy tale? A behavior on Friday? Some other secrets that's coming right out of the blue, or perhaps something else entirely. Sayori, the truth is, it disappointed me ever have a sound. It would sound like a ringing phone. Freak! With a groan, I fumble my pocket, glaring at the offending object, and if it sounds responsible for ruining such a moment, it's my mother. Ah, jeez. I always hated that cliche, and it always works on people. There's always gonna be that one moment on a movie or in a video game where it's always interrupted by a phone call or a message, especially a phone call. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. In fact, the last time we spoke was before I joined the literature club. I'm really sorry, Sayori. I have to. I'm going to have to take this. A strange smile on her face. She shakes her head. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. That's my mom. That's my mom. Okay. Do I look like her though? Because the only thing I know is that the eyes. That's the only thing I know. I'm not sure about the face though. Hi mom, haven't spoken to you in a while. Hope you've been good. Mellow. So sorry, it's been so long. Working has been so hectic over the past few weeks, and there I was thinking you forgotten about me. Don't be silly. I always worry about you. I know, mom. It was just a joke. You and your sarcasm must have got that from your father. How you been anyway? Are you eating well, exercising daily, drinking lots of water? Whoa, slow down. I've been doing just fine. Or just fine. I've actually joined the club. Oh wow, that's wonderful. What kind of club is it? Literature. Funny enough, poems and stuff. Sayori told me about it, and she's the vice president. I hope you stick with it. Yeah, I don't think the girls will forgive me if I left. Girls, you said? Uh-oh. Anyway, oh no. Okay, good. Yeah, just switch. Change the subject. Not really a great time. As I'm just sitting with Sayori. You know that part we used to go. You used to take us to. Oh, you're with Sayori? How's she doing? We're having a catch-up session. Actually, she's not changed too much. Anyway, can I call you back later? Kind of cutting her off right now. Of course. I had the evening off, so we can talk then, okay? Sure thing. Before I go, you're remembering to eat, right? I roll my eyes before realizing she can't see that. Yes, mom. Of course, I'm remembering to eat. This is wholesome. And even though it's her mom, it's still wholesome. What am I? I'm going too fast or something? Or did you think I'm 5? Do you think I'm 5? I can see Sayori giggling out of the corner of my eye. If I were you, I'd be more concerned about Sayori. Lazy girl, can't even get out of bed. I grin as I see her laugh turn into a childish frown. Oh, stop teasing her, Mellow. You're so mean to her sometimes. Jeez, you sound like her. Anyways, gotta go. Talk to you later, okay? Love you. Love you too. Bye, son. I took my phone away and I turned back to Sayori. Sorry about that. I had no idea she'd call. It's okay. You haven't spoken to her in a while, so it was nice to hear you two talking again. Anyways, what were you saying? I feel like it's gonna be like that part where the phone it's interrupted. You're interrupted by a phone call. You try to go back to the conversation, but it's just immediately switched, or they just say forget about it. But one way to find out. You wanted to tell me something. Sorry, isn't sitting down by the tree anymore. She's just standing up and looks ready to go. Oh, don't worry about that. Crap! No, crap! No. Man, that's as usual. I'm not really that surprised, to be honest. It was nothing important. You sure? It seemed kind of serious. It's okay. I'm hungry anyways. Can we stop by a cafe on the way home? You really just had a popsicle. Well, you know what they say. And what would that be? The fridge is a clear example of what that matters is on the inside. I stare at her. What does that even have to do with anything? It's about food. You know what? Let's just go and get whatever you want, bruh. We'll be here for a while. If I try to understand what goes on to Sayori's head. My God, this looks so good, dude. I swear I can't get enough of it. One tasty lunchtime meal later, Sayori's appetite is finally stated, I guess. It's getting too late. It's getting to the afternoon at this point. It's Sayori. Not that I didn't enjoy it today. Not that I didn't enjoy it today, but I think I'm gonna have to call it there. There's an amount of homework I haven't even started that's due on Monday, and I don't think Sakurai is gonna be happy with me if it's late. Her face still has traces of chocolate all over. She hastily attempts to wipe it off. Oh, that's okay. I probably should do the same. We reached my house. Okay, I'll see you on Monday then. Have a good one. She waves cheerily. Bye, Mello. Thanks again for today. No worries. Sure. Sorry I ruined it with the phone call. You didn't. It's okay. I wish I could spend the rest of the day with her, but unfortunately my procrastination has caught up to me. High school. That's pain. What a fun evening this will be. And we're back with the cute little animations. Looking at this always give me like, oh, Act 2, past, present, and future. Oh, that's new. That's new. Oh, no more poems, I guess. Oh, they changed throughout the acts. Yeah, I noticed this because when I was looking at the description of the game, I've seen that at some point. Well, I've seen that on some pictures that the backgrounds for the text boxes were going to be different colors, but I thought that wasn't going to be anytime soon because during that first act it was all just like how originally was basically just a pink box, but now guessing since these are my thoughts, this is me. As the sound of my alarm makes its unwelcoming presence in my bedroom, I can't help but wonder, do I even need an education? I could totally just become a video game streamer. You hear that, kids? You don't even need to go to high school, just drop out. Reluctantly, I sit up and stretch. I just hope I don't run into any of those breaks who ruin our festival. Not to mention, I hope they aren't giving any of the club members any flisk, especially Sayori. At least Sakurai is cool. Surprisingly, Sayori was already there by the time I arrived. Good evening. Oh no, they use the same. Well, I guess they use different between acts. But good morning, and we are gonna continue for a little bit longer. I give her a mockingly suspicious look. You know, for someone who sleeps in a lot, you sure are chipper in the mornings. Hey, am I not allowed to be happy? Of course you are. Sorry. Ready for another super exciting and totally not boring day at school? Ready as I'll ever be. How about you? Could be worse, I guess. I'm enjoying history a lot. Actually, Sakurai is a really good teacher. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. Well, we're pretty lucky to have him, aren't we? Definitely. I didn't think anyone could top Makoto last year, but Sakurai has somehow managed to pull it off. I guess it helps that the history in a decent subject. I like how they added new characters, but they also focus on the main ones. Well, the game focuses on the main ones, not the characters with the new ones. But it's still pretty cool how they added new characters. I've always preferred those kind of subjects myself too. What do you mean? You know, Japanese history, and anything that isn't math. Oh my god, I can relate to her because I hate math, dude. It's so hard. I don't know why. For me, it's just so hard for me. I rather physics, man, because physics also has some math in it, and it's also annoying. Still not much of a science kind of girl, eh? I remember I used to fall in love with science because I was so good at it in elementary school. No, I'm not more or less. Still not much of a science kid yet. Nope. Well, didn't think so. You were always better than me when it came to the more creative subjects though. Looking back, when we helped each other with our homework, I guess we covered each other's weaknesses, huh? We sure did. I remember when we used to doodle on each other's work too. You ever handed in that science homework once and you didn't even realize I drawn a bunch of animals all over it? Oh my god. I like this art of the school. That's I don't even know how am I gonna tell what's what. Sayori now she just at the school as school looms in sight. Her giggle coupled with the sudden remembrance of that silly memory causes a warm feeling to wash over me. I had totally forgotten about that one. About that. My science teacher, on the other hand, well, let's just say he didn't expect a bunch of cats, rabbits, and dogs to be on the worksheet. Bruh. Well, we were learning about evolution, so I guess you drawing all those animals was fitting, right? Of course. It totally wasn't me. Just getting my revenge from you putting that plan in its print. Oh, that was something. That was something I'll never forget. You mean? Oh my god. The Uranus joke. Yeah, I said Uranus. Nah. I'm not gonna. Oh my god. The fact that Sayori can't help but giggle when she hears the name is testimony to how she is truly a child at heart. Yes, I grin at her, although she initially tries to pout. Poop. What the hell? Okay, she can never hold an angry face even when she's joking. Back when we were the first learning about the solar system, I heard about what's so funny about Uranus from a classmate of mine. Sayori, being blissfully ignorant at the time, asked me what was so funny about the planet's name. I told her to ask her mother how Uranus was looking, and she actually did. Oh my god. Distantly. Wait, distantly. I cannot read it. I can remember her. I can remember being in utter hysteresis. I cannot read when her mother was both part confused and assumed with the daughter for probably asking such a rude question. Definitely one of the little personal victories, I guess. Come on, you have to admit we got each other good. Anyways, I'll catch you on lunchtime. See ya. Bye. As I make my way over the classroom, the typical school scene greets me. Students of varying ages making their way to whatever they need to wherever they need to be. No doubt bracing themselves from the drag that is Monday morning. And therefore Monday morning on a school day is always a pain. The sounds of chattering and laughter fill the atmosphere as I spot a few familiar faces. Occasionally a teacher more suffices a lagging student, no doubt reminding them to not be late to homeroom. Outside of my classroom, I peer through the window. There's a few of my classmates there already. Sakura himself looks like he's only just arrived. And here we are again, and it's the somewhat bearded teacher. Well, not really, but he is. Yeah, he's quite tall, man. Mellow. Good morning. How was your weekend? Morning, sir. Not bad. Haven't woken up early on Saturday for a while, so I figured I'd make the most out of it. Would you believe me if I told you I spent enjoying outdoors and getting homework done? There's a mischievous twinkle in Sakura's eye as he answers. Why, Mello, of course I would. Why am I doing that voice? After all, given your impeccable history with handing with homework on time, I would be hard pressed not to. On the topic of handing homework in time, one of the classmates noticeably fidgets. I'm willing to bet he hasn't done last week's assignment. Granted, there may have been one or two times where I was guilty of the same thing. At least Sakura is fairly relaxable about missing the odd deadline. I check my clock hanging in the wall. The almost time to start. It's almost time to start, and the few struggles who really make their way in. Most people are here. At this point, Sakura is sitting by his desk, a pen between his fingers, and a thoughtful look on his face. Emmy hurriedly makes her way past the door and into the seat next to me. Oh, Emmy, that girl. Wait, is that? Yeah, I think that's the girl who likes sports a lot. Kind of ironic to on how she's on the track team. Yep, that's her. She still has the last one in which Sakurai picks up on. Emmy. He leans back in the chair, and Emmy looks up at him with an innocent and face as she can answer. Oh, that's her? I thought she looked different. I forgot how she looked. Cause it's been a long time since I've seen her. Or it's probably another girl. I don't know. But this, look at them eyes. Are those even eyes? Yes, sir. How is it that the member of the school's track team is the slowest one to arrive? I want this guy to be my teacher. On God. Light chuckles and fill the room. Sakurai's banter with the students is always amusing to witness. Well, I'm not technically late, am I? She does have a point. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, that's the other girl. She does have a point, sir. See? Even the class rep is on my side. Come on, Shiroi. What happened to respecting authority? I'm not the one who makes the rules, sir. As if on Siu, the bell rings a moment after Emmy slips into her seat. Cutting it pretty close. Now that everyone is here, let's get started. Now, believe me when I say that the First World War is one of the most interesting things you'll ever study in school. Although your science teachers may beg to differ. So, a conflict involving nations from all across the world, continent to continent, with soldiers as well as civilians involved in the fighting. It truly changed the political climate for many of the combatants involved. As he talks with trademark enthusiasm shines through, it's almost like he was born to be a teacher. Dude, where can I find a teacher like this? Guys, please let me know, so I can tell them to come to my high school. Not that anyone can anyone tell me the year it started, but bonus points if you can explain how it began. And before anyone asks, no bonus points does not mean an exception of homework for a week. Can I answer this? I know it was in 1917, something like that. I can't help but smile to myself after hearing the mixture of groans and laughs from the class. Maybe Monday morning won't be so boring after all. I don't get to choose. I wanted to choose. I think it's on 1917. Yeah, I think I'm correct. The rest of the night passes by fairly quickly, and before I know it, it's lunchtime. And it's Sayori. I'm not gonna sit for her. No, not during this month. But we're gonna call it there. Yeah, I don't want this to be really long, man. I want this to be like between like an hour, like at least from 30 minutes to like more than 30 minutes to less than an hour. I mean, more than 30 minutes to less than 2 hours. Okay, because you guys know how last video was almost like an hour and a half. I do not want these videos to be too long because that's gonna be just too stressful, just too much to watch, and I don't want you guys to I don't want to make you guys watch too much, and that's gonna be just absolute pain. But anyways, you're looking a bit livelier, I think that's how you say. No, I do not have. I'm not sick. I don't have corona. I'm just sick, just allergies. But thank you guys for watching. This is gonna be a long one, and you guys can already tell because I feel like we haven't even got to the juicy part yet. I mean, I feel like this is already the juicy part, or it already happened, but there's more juice coming along the way. Well, that's what I think, because I haven't even played this mod. I haven't even finished this mod yet, dude, and it's a long one. Like I said, like on this 20 additional hours of gameplay, and that's gonna be a long ride. Then I might as well enjoy, and I hope you guys too. But I'm gonna try to keep on doing this daily uploads. But yeah, as long as I actually have the effort to edit them, and as long as my videos actually export. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and as always,